John, I am a retired farmer, I guess you'd say, from a family that's been farming tree fruits for over 100 years in southern Illinois in the St. Louis metropolitan area. So I grew up in the business, went to ag school at the University of Illinois, and continued in this business for the rest of my life. Well, going back in my family, I think they were part of the group in the 50s that apparently met at the cold storage at Hilltop Nurseries and Farms and sat on apple crates. I came after that, but we were involved early on, and I began attending in the 70s. I was board member. I forget the years, but have enjoyed the association for a long time. Oh, the people I remember, let's say I've forgotten some. Evan Milburn comes to mind. Tom Chudley out of Ontario, certainly. And the educational directors, Ron Perry. And before Ron, really, we had a guy by the name of Charlie Axe, who was both business director and did not serve as educational director at that time. I can remember tours for some very gracious people in Nova Scotia, 2 of those. Quebec, same thing happened. California, I think in the early 80s. And how about Blue Ridge or Ellijay, Georgia once, I believe. Then, New York, I guess countless times. And one time at Boston, Massachusetts, where we headquartered in a high-rise right downtown. There are plenty memories of people. Carl Perleyberg comes to mind, 20 Ways to Dwarf a Red Delicious Tree. Lauren Tukey with his low trellis hedge wall. Of course, Wally Heiser, who hopscotched the country and the world as a nurseryman and a grower. How about Dick Norton out of Western New York? Pretty influential on me. And of course, some of the later New York folks, Terrence Robinson, of course, has cut a wide swath in this industry. Going way back, Paul Rude, Love Pears, Michigan guy. And of course, Bob Carlson, founder. I first met Bob as a graduate student at Michigan State. So yeah, those names are familiar to me too. I'm just thinking about the organization and how it's affected our business and me personally. I think if you grow up in Illinois and attend the University of Illinois, it's called corn and soybeans. Agronomy is king. So you have to travel, at that time travel and correspond early on with other folks around the country in this business. That's what IFTA did. It put you in the presence of people from other states who in the industry, academic folks, and you couldn't get enough of that because they were helping to revolutionize the business. And to me, the organization decided at some point and said, we're not too interested in just membership numbers. We want to be for people that are really engaged and professional in this industry. And that, to me, has been a wonderful thing, the latest and the best information.